Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and it's Manly and Parra, round 1 of this career mode. I'm so excited to get this season underway as we take a look at the Parramatta lineup. We did defeat Parra in the round 3 of the Auckland Nines, and we did come up against a similar team as they do have a lot of attacking power, but we need to shut that down as we did in the Auckland Nines. Here's our lineup, and I will state that even though the numbers can be confusing in this lineup here, on the left you'll have Garrick, Parker, Schuster and Foran, and on the right you'll have Saab, Walker, Olakawatu and DCE. I did also include Manase Fainu in the lineup. I just think he's such an amazing talent and we can't leave him out. And with him in hooker, I did leave Cade Cust on the bench in that number 14 to give him an opportunity to come on as well when Manase gets tired. But that does mean that Walker wasn't in the 14, which means I've put Walker in the centre because I couldn't leave Walker out, which means Morgan Harper doesn't get the spot just yet, but we'll see what happens in the season, as that's a great break there from Jake Trbojevic, and he gets it to Fainu. He shows and goes, and we are settling in their territory nice and early on this first set here. Mighty Tapau takes a hit up. Got numbers both ways. We go right to DCE. He plays to Walker. I think he would have been through, but we passed that one. And that'll be 5th and last on this first set here. Get it back to DCE. He puts the bomb up. Jake Trbojevic is under it. Probably not the target you'd be looking for, but they do come down with it and they survive the first set there. We definitely want to try and keep them in their own half nice and early and set the tone as they shift it to Madison. That is tackle 3 and they're in there 30. As they try to shift it to get it out, and they do throw a forward pass, and that intensity on the defense gets us straight on the front foot. As let's see what we can do here on the scrum. We go left. Tom Trbojevic plays short to Parker. He's through a gap, gets the offload to Garrick, and Garrick goes in the corner. And that is our first try of this career mode, as that scrum play works every time. And this time Ruben Garrick is the beneficiary of this amazing offload there from Brad Parker as he scores out wide. Can he convert his own try? He certainly can. 6-0 early. That was a great start there from the boys as we look to back it up in this set. Paseka takes the hit up. That is tackle 3, so they've done better defensively in this set. As we shift it out to Walker. Walker tried to get it to Saab. I thought it was knocked down by Parra, but they do get the ball here. And now they're only 10 metres out, and that's tackle 1. That's exactly what they needed to hit back, but they've thrown it forward. And the ref won't play advantage, but we'll take it. As we get another scrum play, let's see what we can do off of it. Turbo plays short to Parker again, but he gets it to Foran this time. Bit of a variation of that same play. We get it to Parker. He's wrapped up on the 30. Paseka looking for a hit up, but he gets it off to Foran. He plays short to Tapau. And we're starting to move forward a bit more as we call for that left hand play. Foran now plays flat to Brad Parker. And we do have numbers on the left. Quite a big overlap here is Foran now. Plays to Garrick. He makes a line break. He gets rid of Gutherson. Like he was nothing there. Great run there from Garrick. As this is 5th now, we play it to Schuster. As Manase Fainu's under this one, so too is Sivo, and Sivo comes down with it. But just trying to put the pressure on and keep them in their own half to win that battle early. As that's first for them. They send it wide to Paulo. He brings it over the 40 and they are in our half now. They go short side. They had the numbers, but Saab just shows Sivo the sideline and he takes him straight over it. And we will get an opportunity for yet another scrum play, as we definitely diffuse the pressure they had on us there. As again we play short to Brad Parker. He's through. He won't have the pace, but that's a great run. And we are tackle 1 in there, 40 metres. It's Manasi Fainu there, runs from dummy half. That's second and we're 20 out. Garrick goes for a run. Just mounting as much pressure as we can in their danger zone. Josh Schuster plays wide, gets it to Cherry Evans. And that's a 6 again. It was touched there by Parramatta. And we do get a full set in their danger zone. DCE now to 4 and the halves link up. Josh Schuster on a short ball. He puts the fend on and that's a beautiful try. He just wrapped around from the back. And the halves link up and then get it to Schuster. As Garrick will make this 12-0. Brilliant display so far, but we definitely want to run on with it. We don't want to take the foot off the gas as here comes Paseka. He was an outstanding player in the Auckland 9 series and he continues that form. As 4 now. Switch of direction. Olakawatu takes it up to the 50. Walker now. Sends it to Paseka. Out to 4 and he sees a big gap. He's through. Gets the ball to Garrick. And he goes close to the sideline and he gets the offload back into Parker. And that is 5th now. As 4 and just getting into place there a bit late. But we go to Schuster and that's the benefit of having the back rower there. As they let it bounce. Gutherson lets the ball bounce. And Tom Trebojevic pounces on that opportunity. You cannot give Tommy the chance as he will take it. As he follows the bomb, we got it to Schuster because Foran wasn't ready. And Gutherson even comes in with the late knees, but there's nothing he could do about that. As Garrick will make this 18-0. It's been a great show of talent so far as we shifted in our own half to try and find some gaps in the defence as we still are in our 20. Parramatta muscle up in defence there as we play short to Tapau and he throws the dummy and goes himself, but Kieran Foran just finding all the gaps to put his men through as he gets the ball again. Plays flat to Brad Parker and he's put another man through the line. 2 line breaks and 2 line break assists there for Foran as he puts another bomb up. It might be a bit too deep as Fainu goes high on Clint Gutherson. And I suspect he will be out for a few games on suspension after that one. As that does give Parramatta a chance to get back into this game. And they throw it forward off the tap. Nothing going their way and we get yet another scrum play to see what we can do on this dangerous left edge. Trebojevic plays wide to Foran. He sees a gap. He heads for it, but it closes up. Parker at act in half. Gets the ball to Schuster. Paseka sees a big gap and he's straight through. Options both ways here. We go to DCE. He sends it wide. Walker gets the ball. So close to busting the defensive line, but they do wrap him up. Trebojevic now with the ball. Sends it wide to Schuster. Onto Parker. And he's wrapped 10 metres out. We just went side to side there. Not able to find gaps in the defensive line yet. As that's a big hit there on Jake Trebojevic. That's 5th and last. We send it to Foran again. He's our go-to man. That's a beautifully placed bomb. Walker's under it. Or is it Saab? No, it was Saab, but he doesn't get to it. Sivo does well, but we've absolutely pinned them in there. And that's half time. We've had quite a dominant performance here. We're up 18-0. We want to make sure to go on with it in the second half. As Parramatta try to get on the front foot in this second half. As they have numbers on the short side there. As this time Sivo gets it right. Doesn't go into touch. Breaks 2 tackles. And he's very close to that sideline there. But that's 5th for them. They'll go to Brown. And he's knocked it on. That's definitely what they didn't need. But that's just the intensity of our defence as we shifted early. As we've got to try and get out of our own end here. They've done well. As we give it to Sean Kepi now, and he's straight through a gap. He's a very impactful bench player. As we call for this play here with Foran. Plays short to Tommy. It was touched. Tom makes a break. Goes around Gutherson. He's diving at thin air there. As we've got numbers on the inside. DCE sends it to Olakawatu. He cuts in. Trying to bust that line. We've got DCE on the inside. We go to him. Send it to Schuster. He plays inside to Josh Aloye. And he gets it to Jake Trebojevic. But it was read well there by the fullback. Didn't let the draw and pass work there as Foran now plays short to Tom Trebojevic. But we are definitely closing in on their end early in this second half. As we send it to Kepi. Kepi gets it out. Olakawatu. Walker sees a huge gap. And we are in yet again. And we go up 22-0 here in the second half. As the pressure is just mounting. And Parramatta not able to keep up with it. As Garrick will do well to convert here. As off the kickoff now. Aloye with a huge run. And there's a high tackle. And we'll take that for some more field position. As nothing is really going Parramatta's way here. We get the tap on the 50-metre line here. That's really going to be beneficial for this set coming up. As we got Cust in dummy half now, we've given Fainu a break. As Aloye takes it through the middle. We call for that left side play yet again. Foran now. Can't get the ball away. Normally tries to hit Brad Parker flat there. But they read it well. Cherry Evans now puts up another bomb. Walker's under it. So too Sivo, and Sivo's done well all afternoon with the bombs there. Probably should have tried to hit Saab there on that bomb. But Walker's a great target as well, as they're going to try and bring it out of their half. As they shift it to Jennings, he makes a break. He's around the fullback. Will he go the distance? No, he's ankle tapped by Cuss there. And Garrett gets his man. But they're definitely closing in on their first points of the game. As that's fifth now, and they take a settler on the 10-metre line. They send it back to Moses, who puts up the bomb. Walker's under it. And they get the bat back, and they will get a consolation try. It won't amount to anything there, but they will get a 6-pointer before the end of the game. Walker has not been too good under those high bombs all night or afternoon. As Turbo makes a huge break. Great kick return there. Cuss now takes a scoot from dummy half, finds a gap as we're interchanging some players. Josh Schuster now sends it to Sipley, flat-footed Sipley. We've got some great forwards on the bench with Sipley, Aloye, Kepi, and this man, Paseka, the starter. Very underrated forward pack in my opinion, the Manly team. As Foran now gets the ball, plays flat to Parker and he's through again. He's got the numbers, there's Garrick and he's just held up. He had the support with him, but a try saver there. Foran puts the grubber in, dives early, and he's just short of the line. But we've definitely kept Parramatta in their own end and made sure to defuse any chance at all of a comeback, as there's not long left. As they try to make it out of their half. All the defending they've had to do has got them tired at the end of this game here. As Cartwright takes it up. They will try to amount to more points though, as Gutherson takes it through the middle. Can they get one more consolation try? As they go to the middle now. Mitchell Moses just takes a hit up straight. As they send it right, get the grubber through, and Foran cleans it up, but he will be taken back. But with 1 minute left on the clock, I don't think we're too fussed here, as we've definitely wrapped up round 1. As we send it deep to Paulo, who gets it to Cartwright, and that'll be the last hit up of the game. There we have it, round 1. Victorious over our rivals, 24 points to 6, with Josh Schuster getting man of the match. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure to stay tuned for round 2. See you then.